So we're playing Dusk of Dragons Survivors. Not really sure about the name, doesn't really roll off the tongue, but yeah, anyway. Just to caveat this whole video, this game is an open beta test and things are likely to change, so I realize I might mention some things that are not final. So anyway, we'll just take this whole video with a pinch of salt and keep in mind that it is still under development. Alright, so I'm not going to be showing you guys the character creator, but it is pretty cool. Like, you can choose between a male and female character, and you can customize your guy's appearance and everything like that. All the usual stuff, but it's pretty decent, and yeah. I don't like that it pops up these windows when you start. Kind of makes it feel mobile-y, even though it's a mobile game. I really like the look of the game. Looks a lot like something like Albion Online. It's got really good textures. It feels nice and smooth. I am a animator, been animating 3D animating since about 2003, so little things that would probably bug me is stuff like this chopping cycle. Feels a little bit poppy. Anyway, other than that, it's all looking pretty decent. It's got a nice, it feels expensive. It's got a nice look, and I mean, pretty impressive for a mobile game. It's got all your standard like crafting systems. If you've played any of these type of games, you'll probably understand a lot of this. The game's pretty new. I don't think there's a lot of people playing it yet. I'm hoping that they haven't just kind of like looked at other mobile games at the broken price systems and copied it. Well, let's see. So if I wanted to get the season pass, purchase basics, $8.99. That's £9. Who are we kidding? I really, this 99 cents thing, it feels like the psychology of that wore out like 15 years ago. It's £9. That's too much. What do you get? I mean, people that spend money on these games, they're not just going to pay the £9. They're going to be wanting to buy other stuff as well. They're probably going to be wanting to buy these diamonds, and that looks like to be the in-game currency. £9 for the basic one, and then £18.50. That's 50 cents. Don't tell me 49. So yeah, I guess you pay £9 for the basic season pass, and that's then obviously if you play a lot and you make it all the way, you get your money's worth. If I'm guessing if you pay the £9 and you're playing casually, and in 25 days, if you're not getting through your season, you're not gonna get your money's worth. Anyway, so that's feeling a little bit expensive. So anyway, this is where I'm at. I've built my kind of like randomly started upgrading my base. I've started upgrading my walls into these like brick walls. I do need limestone to continue the progression, and I'm out of limestone, and all the places on the map that I could see, let's go to the map, doesn't look like there's limestone yet, so it looks like it's going to be in higher level areas. If I look at this mine, it's got normal rocks, doesn't have limestone. Brook Village doesn't have it, the woods doesn't have it. There's the market. So yeah, I need to still level, I guess, before I can get to these places. I can't even click on it yet to see what they have because I'm too low level. I do have these guys on their way, the Undead Squad. Still some time before they reach me, but I don't know what's gonna happen when they reach me. I'm guessing they're just gonna, must be something quite badass, and they're probably just gonna like rampage through my base. I'm hoping they don't like destroy your chests and that kind of stuff, so I'm guessing it's just a case of like they break down your walls and stuff, or who knows what's gonna happen. It kind of goes without saying with these kind of games that at some point you're gonna get raided by other players, I guess. I'm not sure in this one. So my quest is taking me to this Icebound Harbor next, and I'll probably go there next, but just gonna show where I am. I have this little dragon, which is pretty cool. So if you look at where my base is at, they'll cover all this in the tutorial. So you build your nest, and they give you a fire dragon egg pretty early on. and then you hatch it following the tutorial. And yeah, so I've got my fire dragon nest there, but then I've also got a ice dragon nest, and I don't have an ice dragon egg yet. I like the fact you've got just leave the map button. You don't have to always run to the edge of the map, so you just leave the map. So if I look at this area where my quest is taking me, I can see it's going to give me an ice dragon egg, so that's pretty cool. So if I get that, I can hatch it. This is, I think, one thing that would probably really put me off, alongside the prices being too much. Something that would really put me off the game is this energy system. Let gamers game. I mean, this is probably the closest you can run. So I can sprint there, and it'll take 2 seconds with 15 energy. Or I can walk there, and for the closest area, it's going to take me 19 minutes and 45 seconds. I think that's a bit ridiculous. So if I'm grinding one day and I suddenly see I need to wait 19 minutes and 45 seconds before I can play again, I'm uninstalling. I mean, this is the closed areas, so I don't even want to know how long it's going to take to get to this little place over there. So yeah, I really don't like that. But anyway, yeah, so first impressions of the game, it feels good, it plays pretty nicely. I'm quite surprised there's not like a crawl or like a stalk function, so you can kind of like creep up on enemies. You have to kind of just run all the time, I guess. Unless I'm just blind and I'm just looking over something, but it kind of feels like these kind of games, like you need to be able to kind of stalk, or if there's other players on the map, you want to be able to kind of like hide, or I guess we're all just running around and yeah, tanking it. Anyway, so, but yeah, it feels good. I've checked out a lot of these games, and usually like they kind of like keep my interest for a couple of minutes before I just get really annoyed at some stuff and I uninstall. But so far I really like this game. I like the look of it. I like the way it plays. I do think that I'm probably going to end up uninstalling if they keep the energy system, and if I find that I hit a wall with the pay element where they're needing me to pay a ridiculous amount to be able to do some basic stuff, or if I can see that instead of being frustrated and needing to grind something for like a week, you can literally just buy it instantly, then that for me that's pay to win. I'm sorry, like time is money. So if I'm needing to grind for 2 weeks versus just paying for something, then yeah, that's the definition of pay to win. Because somebody's got now suddenly 2 weeks lead on you. So yeah, I don't mind spending little amounts of money on games like this over long periods, but these giant amounts in a game that's constantly showing you stuff you can buy is just not a good sign. I can see there's other people in the game, because I can see people chatting, but I haven't run into anyone yet. It's not like there's tons of different people chatting. Seems to be like the same two guys. But yeah, I've been out in the world quite a bit, and I've tried the multiplayer feature, where I assume it means you stand a chance of running into groups of guys. I haven't so far. So, but I mean, the game is pretty early stages, and as I stated before, it is in open beta. So I'm assuming not too many people have come across this yet. Chilling in a blood pool. So far I've got a fire dragon and a frost dragon. I've currently got a dark dragon egg in this hatchery, so I still need to get these resources and slap it in there so I can hatch this dark dragon. That's pretty cool. So depending on the dragon you've got equipped, you get like different stats. So this one's kind of like all kind of like frosty type stats, and you can choose which ability you want to equip. So that's all pretty cool, and you can level those obviously as you get resources and stuff. I've got my little fire dragon napping here. So I've had my fire dragon thing for most of the time, and I think so far like one thing I find frustrating is that you have to constantly feed them, and otherwise they get hungry so fast. And yeah, that part of the game so far hasn't been enjoyable for me. It just makes it feel like work. I don't feel like it adds anything to the game apart from like maybe forcing the player to have some extra stuff they can buy in the shop. So there's these sheep that like looks like they fill them up instantly or quite a lot. So you're kind of tempted to buy just better food to, otherwise you're just constantly feeding them like little pieces of steak and meat and whatever. I've got a little visitor outside here. Just AoE attack, big damage. Yeah, he's gone. I get a feeling there's gonna be a little wave. Yeah, there they go. I like this lobster pincher. Boom. Take them all out. Take them all out. All out. Oh, one survived. Big boss. Big damage. Hey, dragon took him out. I liked it, the dragon also attacks. So yeah, I've started leveling my base little bits, expanding it bit by bit. I've got 3 nests, fire dragon, ice dragon, and the dark dragon nest. And so yeah, you've got all your box standard stuff you can craft, crafting stations. You get better and better defensive structures later on. I do like that. I'm not sure if it's going to be useful against other players attacking your base, or if it's just kind of like all against stuff in the world that's going to be attacking you. Build a blacksmith's bench. Where are we gonna put this? I need to start building more space. I'm gonna put it in front of the door. Alright, get some gold, some XP. And what's next? Produce spiked club. Equip spiked club. Alright, so I'm assuming that's gonna be at the blacksmith's bench. Oh, sorry, no, it's not. It's at the. Here it is, Spike Club. I don't have enough resources. Copper spike can be made at a level 1 blacksmith's bench. There we go. So we're making copper spikes. Copper wire. Jeez, where did I get this? Can be made at. Okay, well, there it is, right there. The produce. Permanent increase to your defense. Stamina 70 points permanent. I'm gonna go attack. Just have 1 point. Alright, and get some stuff here. Daily. Claim. Click. This always feels like homework, just kinda like clicking through the red dots. Wait, let's just finish this. Let's finish this copper thing. Okay, I wanted spikes, so let's create some spikes, produce. It's just 1 minute. Jeez, that's gonna take a little bit longer. If I speed it up, of gold. See, I don't know if this is a good use of gold. I mean, that's just for like 1 minute. Jeez. And alright, let's do some more red dotties. Hot deals. Wow. 0 diamonds. Well, that is a hot deal. I'll take it. Okay. Hot deals. 40% off. Now only £9. What is this? Gear or just a costume? Fire dragon set, exchange ticket used to activate the outfits. It's a skin. £9, and that's a 40% off. That doesn't feel like a very hot deal to me. Again, 40% off, £9. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that doesn't quite feel like a hot deal for a mobile game. If it was £3, I'd maybe consider it. £2, £3 for a skin. And like, what is this? Yeah, Doomsday Orders, just event stuff. You can donate and get some rewards and spend points. Points earned when you're spending in the shop. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't feel like a great deal to me. Best monthly pass. Right, so you get some diamonds. Burning letter. Use it to obtain the bubble. Burning letter. What the hell is the bubble? What? Where do I see what is the bubble? There's so little information about this game online so far, so why would I buy something that I don't know what it is? Am I gonna get a big bubble? Alright, this looks like something decent. You get these. These are pretty cool. I've had a purple, so I haven't had the orange or brown ones yet, so I assume these ones are even better. Yeah. They're pretty handy for a game where you're gathering and farming and stuff, so yeah, game. This for me looks like a decent deal. This, I don't know what the hell that is. And £9. £9 you get the Scavenger recruitment order. Can recruit one limited master scavenger with 4 hours of dispatch time. I mean, what does that mean? Does it mean they get dispatched for 4 hours at a time, or you just have them for 4 hours? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Anyway. So I don't think I'll be buying that. I might come back. If I do play this game, I would probably buy something like this Mighty Gathering pack. I feel like a bunch of those little purchases eventually do feel okay. Alright, wait. So I've been crafting some copper spikes, right? So pick. How many did I need? Okay, I just needed one, so I can craft this now. Ugh, bag full. Wait. Let's just dump some stuff. So this is the problem. So you're just dumping stuff, and probably I've got like 5 other chests with the same stuff in there right now. And now I'm just using like multiple slots for the same resource, which is a bit frustrating, and that's why they give you the butler feature, which is one window where you can see everything you've got in the game. And it's super handy because it also comes with a sort feature in there where he then essentially like sorts all the duplicates and stuff you've got scattered all over your chest. So if stuff's split up, like he just stacks it all up and everything like that. So for me, that's kind of like an essential feature to the game. Otherwise it just becomes too frustrating. And I think the annoying thing is, like, I had a scroll that gave it to me for free for like a couple of hours, like it was a day or like a day, I don't know, or it was like 42 hours or something like that. But I had 3 more scrolls. The funny thing is, as soon as he expired, I seem to have lost the other 3 scrolls as well. So I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not, but so far the enjoyability of the game for me just went down drastically without the butler feature. Not that. And yeah, I checked all my chests over and over and over again, and I seem to have lost my 3 scrolls for the butler. And honestly, I don't know if I want to play it without that feature, so I had a look at the store, and you can buy the butler for 2,000 diamonds. So it's just 2,000 diamonds. Can't be too bad. So let's see, 2,000 diamonds. Okay, 60 plus 63 ones first time you buy this for £89. Can't do anything with that, so you won't buy that. If you want to buy the butler, I won't pay £14 for 980 diamonds plus 980. So alright, so I do have £280 stored up, so that would bring me probably to enough to, yeah, that would give me enough to buy the butler, but that is too expensive. £14 for one feature you want to buy in the game. That is ridiculous. And if I didn't have 280 pounds saved up, that 14 pounds obviously wouldn't have been enough for me to buy the butler. It would just, you would be short. So you'd have to buy that, and you'd have to like buy a little top up or something else. Or if you need to buy something in it, like else to get, what is this? 1,980 diamonds for 27 pounds 50. Okay, you get like 1,983 the first time you buy this. I mean, okay, so imagine you needed something else, and the second time you needed to buy that, you needed almost 2,000 diamonds. You'd have to spend 27 pounds 50 again. I mean, who are these people that are playing these games and paying these kinds of sums? So, no, I think just purely out of the fact that this is exploitation and it's just ridiculously priced, I won't be spending any money on this. I won't even pay like the 89 cents on something when I can see the really valuable stuff or the stuff that you really need. Let's not call it valuable, just the convenience features is just so ridiculously priced. It's a bit of a downer because, I mean, I wouldn't want to play without the butler, but I also wouldn't want to spend that much money on it. I don't know what Happy Tina does. Like Happy Tina, when you are online, materials can be added and collected at workstation. Dragon feces can be picked up. Vegetables can be harvested automatically at the camp. So yeah, Happy Tina looks pretty decent, but seriously, 18 pounds 50? That is that is not realistic. That is, I mean, I wish the whales well. I hope the 10 of them have a good time with this game, and between them they'll probably be able to like give this company millions. But I can't imagine the vast majority of people ever paying this kind of money for a Happy Tina. That is just ridiculous. I mean, I know this game is still in open beta and they might be reviewing some of these prices and stuff, but honestly, Happy Tina, make her £4. People will buy that. People will pay £4 on Happy Tina. I guarantee that. Butler, that honestly kind of feels like that's something you need to work towards in-game and be able to unlock or something. But I know you can gather up diamonds in-game. I mean, I've been playing for just a bit now, and I've got 280. But there's tons of other stuff you can also spend diamonds on and stuff. So if you're really diligent, and well, I don't know if the amount of diamonds you start getting over time gets less and less and less. So it'll take you like a freaking year before you have 2,000 and can buy a butler. But for me personally, right now, I want to stop playing the game because I don't have a butler, and I'm not going to pay that much, because the amount of times you run out of slots and you're just dumping stuff in chests and then like needing to sort stuff out to make space is just frustrating and unnecessary. More red dots to click. Claim achievements. Let's just go click, click. I mean, if I achieve these achievements, why doesn't it just give it to me, send it to my mailbox? Why do I have to, why does all these games make you just have to click all the red dots? So now I can see there's, okay, there's more clickety click stuff. Click, back, click, tap. That was fun. Alright, mail, so now there's stuff in my mailbox. Okay, it's fine, I'll come back. Okay, quite a lot of gold. And diamonds, yay, diamonds, that's good. Thank you, game. Slowly making my way to that, there's, slowly making my way to that butler. Who knows, maybe it's achievable. So to wrap this up, I feel like Dusk of Dragons is currently a little bit of a missed opportunity. I'm hoping there's a lot of things that will still be revised as the game is still to be launched officially. But as I was putting this review together, I found myself liking the game less and less, specifically for the things I mentioned, like the energy system and the prices that just seems broken for a game that hasn't even released officially yet. the fact that the dragon system is really cool, but the dragons just end up feeling like a massive burden because they're just starving all the time. So that ends up feeling more like work than a fun game mechanic. Overall, it feels like some of these things were worked into the game purposely to frustrate the player into just getting them to pay, essentially. And even as far as the payments go, I realize that in these games, there's always going to be an element of pay to win, and that's fine. I can make peace of that. It's just a bit frustrating that it looks like the developers of this game just looked at other mobile games and the payment structures that they have and the kind of prices that I guess they get away with, and they just copied and pasted that into this one, almost feeling like they maybe even upped it a little bit. So yeah, I would have liked them to I would have liked to see them kind of thinking out of the box a little bit and getting you to pay for other stuff. I don't mind paying for skins and that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff is fine, but like getting players to pay for frustrations that you're adding to the game, or to get around frustrations that you're adding to the game purposefully, that just really annoys me and makes me want to just uninstall. But yeah, as I say, I hope this game gets better and better. We'll see. I'll maybe check in again by the time it's officially launched. And thanks so much for watching this video. There seems to be dragon poop everywhere, so I guess you have to pick it up. Cleaner, hey.